Today, we're going on a Great Western road trip to South Dakota to visit Badlands National Park, famous Wall Drug, and a couple other popular spots along the way. So come wander with us in South Dakota. Welcome to South Dakota. 80 is the speed limit.
Oh, snap. All right. Floor it.
We are traveling along I-90, and our first stop was Falls Park in Sioux Falls.
This is a cool little park.
Hi. Welcome to Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
All right. We are heading over to this little area here where there's a small waterfall.
We jumped back on the freeway and headed west towards Chamberlain. There we stopped at a rest stop that boasted beautiful views of the Missouri River. At this rest stop, you'll see the Dignity of Earth and Sky statue. The statue is 50 feet tall, made of stainless steel, and depicts an indigenous woman in plain-style dress receiving a star quilt. After a few more hours of driving on the freeway, we headed south to the Badlands National Park. There is a park entrance fee of $30. Just past the pay station, we found the first overlook.
Well, we made it to the Badlands, and it is spectacular. And I don't know, what do you think, Ann? What do you think there? Pretty cool, huh?
Beautiful America.
You know, you've got some of these really rugged structures like over in here. And then as you pan over to here, it all flattens out into like a basin.
It was starting to get late in the day, so we decided to head south to check into our motel. Tomorrow will be our first full day of sightseeing.
We have arrived at our hotel for the night. We are staying in interior South Dakota. This is the nice little small motel that we found. It's also got a campground, as you can see.
The room was simple but clean.
We are a couple of blocks from our hotel room here, and we just got told that there's this great little bar called Wagon Wheel Bar and Grill. This is kind of a jam.
We ordered the pizza, which they said is 12 inches. I don't know, it looks bigger than that to me, but
Pretty good price too. It was like 13, 14 bucks or something like that. So yeah, after a nice day on the road, and long day on the road, I should say, good to sit down and have a little meal and then head back to the hotel.
we decided to get an early start the next morning because we had a lot of places that we wanted to see. We headed back north to our first stop at Cliff Nature Trailhead.
Out for our morning walk. Nice trail system here. Beware rattlesnakes. I see signs for that.
This is a fairly easy half-mile loop, and it's noted for its juniper forests and beautiful views. From there, we continued north to the Door Trailhead. The Door Trailhead has bathroom facilities as well as a nice boardwalk that takes you out to this breathtaking view. The landscape was reminiscent of a different planet. decided to venture off the boardwalk and go out into the middle of the rock formations to get some better shots. Afterwards, we made our way back to the intersection by the visitor center and headed north to our next stop, Pinnacle Overlook.
Beware of bison?
It reminded us of a smaller version of the Grand Canyon.
Let's take a walk over here.
The term Badlands comes from the Lakota, which commented that the area was bad to travel across.
Liking what you see?
It really is majestic, isn't it?
The park is also a great place to look for fossils. More than 250 species have been found within the park. This is an incredible national park to visit, and we highly suggest that anyone who can, make the trip. We will definitely be back. We had a lot of ground to cover, so we decided to make our way towards our next stop, the famous Wall Drug.
So, Ann's got a... What are you wondering, if Wall Drug sells drugs?
Does Wall Drug sell drugs? Is it actually a drugstore? Can you get your prescriptions filled? Because every single sign seems to have nothing to do with drugs. Every sign is, we've got
Glazed donuts.
art and glazed donuts.
And coffee.
And 5-cent coffee. But there's no sign anywhere that says anything about, we've got your Lipitor.
Lipitor.
Wall Drug is a roadside attraction and tourist stop located in the town of Wall, South Dakota. Wall Drug is set up like an indoor shopping mall and contains a collection of cowboy-themed stores, including a drugstore, gift shop, several restaurants, and many other things that are fun to see.
Okay, we could do the cafe.
Wall Drug boasts that it brings in 2 million visitors to this tiny little South Dakota town.
Ah. These are the homemade donuts. And pie. Donuts are $2. Coffee, 5 cents.
What did you want?
2 chocolate. And then a cup of coffee for me.
A scoop of chocolate ice cream and a cup of coffee as well.
That's everything for you guys?
Yep.
Yes.
13 and 22, please.
See how good this is. Good donut.
They're cake donuts as opposed to some of the other kind.
But they're not dry.
They're not dry. Oh, there's your donut factory.
There it is. Let's go see the donut factory. This is where they make the donuts.
They do have an actual pharmacy.
They do.
They do.
Wow. Okay, kudos to them.
Other than that, plus I got the ice water. We had the fresh made, each had a fresh made donut.
Somebody had ice cream in a donut.
Tried the homemade ice cream.
Well, that's all we have for today. Join us next week for part 2 of our road trip to South Dakota, as well as for a few other surprises. Be sure to like and subscribe so that you will be notified of all of our upcoming adventures as we wander this beautiful world. Thanks for watching.